Good afternoon, family and friends. It's your boy, Church and Street, just sending out some positive vibes for the day. Okay, so you do know that I've been mentioning a podcast and a YouTube series coming soon. So with those series, man, we'll be touching on different kind of topics, situations, things that, we see on social media, things that we see on TV, just things, that bring up general conversation. So I've noticed, man, that there's been a lot of backlash, man, about Pastor Marvin and the way he asked for the offering or took up an offering or something like that. So I wanted to touch base on that real quick, man, because I can see that there's a lot of uproar in that, man, and it should be to a certain degree, to a small portion though. So me understanding what I understand about the Word of God and being taught by Bishop Dickinson, that I don't think that Pastor Marvin was coming off kind of harsh. I do think that his delivery could have been a little bit better, but I do believe that he was more or less just trying to get the church to understand that he was asking for a specific thing, and that, some of them didn't quite understand what he was asking or what the offering was. And like I said, I don't think that he was coming off kind of harsh. I do believe that it was more or less of a discipline action, just trying to get people to, to understand that, there's a role that everybody plays. And if the man of God is asking for a specific amount, then I do believe that he was more or less just addressing that area or that issue, the fact that he was asking for 1,000 upon another 1,000. So I do believe that it was a small miscommunication that took place during the offering or during the tithes, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, I don't know what it was. I do believe it was an offering. I don't believe that it was a general offering, but I do believe that it was an offering being raised. So I want to say this though, that like certain situations like that can be very damaging to men. I'm gonna say that again. Certain situations like that can be very damaging to men, because there's a lot of men who've seen that clip. And based on that clip alone itself, it took a lot of men out of church. It took a lot of men, away from coming to church and finding a good church where they can grow and learn the things of Christ. I'm saying to say that that situation right there by itself, man, has damaged a certain group of men, because men already don't want to come to the church. They already don't want to participate in the things of